right? So solve, right? In this case, solving means graph. Right? Graph both of these on the same background. Let's look for where the shading overlaps. Now, this second one, that's a straight line. So you could do this one by find the intercepts. Just cover up one, cover up the other. But the first one, that's going to be a parabola. That's a quadratic. We definitely need to solve that for y. We don't have another way to graph a parabola when it's not in solve for y. So this one I would have to solve by doing this. Right? Negative y is less than or equal to negative x squared plus 1 multiplied by negative 1. Y is greater than or equal to x squared minus 1. And that's the same parabola that we graphed in the first example. Right. This one, since we solved for y already, let's solve this one for y too. Right. You don't have to. You could do the intercept, but let's just solve this for y. Add x to both sides. Y is less than or equal to x plus 1. Right. So I can graph those. Right, this first one we already did in the first slide. It's a parabola, it opens up, has a y-intercept of negative 1, so it looks, and it's a solid line, so it looks something like this. Right, this one would be a straight line, y equals x plus 1, has a y-intercept of 1, it has a slope of 1, and it's a solid line. Now, I didn't do the shading. This y greater than or equal to x squared minus 1, should I have shaded above or below? Above, right? It should have been actually everywhere inside this parabola would have had shading. Okay, and what about this one? Would I have shaded above or below that straight line? Below, because it's less than. So it's actually on this side. Okay, so where do we look for the solution? Where does the shading overlap? And it overlaps everywhere in here. Yes. Well, I mean, you could shade the whole thing. You could do like the shading and look, just make sure you've indicated this is where they overlap. You know, be very clear where that is. And remember, you could put this in the calculator. Easy enough. I think we've actually already got the one of them in there. So let's go back up here. And on the next one, we do y is less than or equal to x plus 1. X plus 1. And then I need it shaded on the other side. So you keep hitting enter. For the less than, you want this triangle, the bottom left. This is the greater than, this is the less than. And then you look at the graph. And they've used different kinds of shading, right, to show it. But where does it overlap? Right in there. So just, do something with your pen or something, mark it so you could see that.